This man um, survived a very horrible incident recently.
I saw the death.
Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast.
After a
After
long time.
this was not finished the sentence, but anyway, we are back again after 6 odd months. And I just wanted to, before starting this podcast, say that there have been a lot of you guys who know us and have told us and asked us why we stopped recording this. And I am genuinely so grateful. I didn't know people would care about this podcast so much. Thank you so much for showing that much love. And we are genuinely very grateful about all the love and support. I actually wanted to start this on Mother's Day back with mom and I, but everyone in this family behaves like they are managing 3 countries together. So, yeah, schedules didn't align. So, I'm here with dad today. And it's actually
Hello.
kind of good because this man um, survived a very horrible incident recently and behaved as if it was a normal Tuesday. So today we are going to be talking about
It was a Saturday.
okay, normal Saturday. He remembers the day, so well, we'll get into that. So we're going to talk about life, death, everything in between, and yeah, just incidents and things that shape us. What happened to you, and why do you want to talk about this?
I was thinking a lot whether should I talk about it or not because it wasn't a lifetime experience kind of thing. And if you can put it on the right word, I saw the death. And this incident or accident I went through, it was so horrible.
Give context as to what happened.
See, it was a Saturday and I had to go to one marriage as well as to my office. So I started normally on my car. So I was started driving from my home to office to Mumbai and just taking a right turn after Majivada Junction. Those who are aware of the Thane topography, I took a right turn from the bridge and I was moving towards Mumbai direction from Thane. Suddenly, without knowing anything, a huge dumper made of iron, full of iron, just took a left turn and his right side hit me. He banged on me and my car just twisted and went inside his portion. And everybody is aware that dumper is like, made of a full body is like iron body. And my car was Honda City. It was a small car. And before knowing anything else, I was just being dragged by the dumper. And I think the driver must have realized he had hit me very badly and he just braked. I could just remember the sound of that brake, a huge sound of brake. And it so happened that after the brake, my car, which was moving in the direction of Mumbai, just turned like 180-degree towards Nasik. And I saw other dumpers and cars and buses again coming on me. But somehow they all managed to stop at, at their limit. And then people came, they stopped the other cars, they allowed me to take U-turn. My car was working. They allowed me to take the U-turn. I took the U-turn, parked my car towards the left, and I started searching the guy. Who was it? Because I was not aware who hit me. So somebody told me, no, 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 he ran away, he ran away. Then after finding one lady who was a Nira seller, she had a booth there. She said, this is the dumper and the guy has just left the dumper like this and he ran away.
Hmm.
So I saw the dumpers was park crossed, and key was there inside, and it was like wrongly again parked, and he has left, even keeping the door open. And I saw my car's situation. If anybody would have, we may put the photo of the car just for information. From front headlight to back headlight, entire doors and crash. It was scratched like anything, like huge holes on my car. And I did not have a scratch. But I could see what would have happened if my car would have turtled or toppled. I think the dumper would have crushed me. So I could see that it would have been my last day. So I thought what to do now, because I wanted to go to satsang and office, and if I call home, then they will get panic, everybody will come, rush, what happened, what happened. Now I was saved and safeguarded, nothing has happened to me. I parked my car, called the police. As usual, police called me after half an hour. Then they said, okay, we'll divert to the right police station and they will come and help you out. I said, no need to help, I have to reach office and marriage. And I went calmly, quietly. I went to office, did my work, I went to marriage, informed the insurance people, and came home almost 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the incident. So all these things happens with the rash driving, and dumpers are known for rash driving. And as usual, police people are calm and quiet. Like is one of those incidents. They are not bothered much because I was not been hurt, and they did not take a cognizance that what would have been happened. This is our law and order system, and if anything happens, anybody dies, then only they act. That is absolutely unacceptable, and they should act rather proactively. That the incident should not happen, and nothing is happening for proactiveness. Of course, anyhow, we are living in the country where you know कायदा कानून slow चलता है. The justice delayed is justice denied, and I'm facing this all over my life. And although I don't want to make this public, but I think I'm making this public because I went through an experience which made me realize what we are running for.
At what point did you feel scared, or did you feel scared at all, or did you think about, oh, now what? Right.
No, no, no. I did not feel scared at all.
Hmm.
I was like a little bit under maybe what to do at what to tell at home and all,
Hmm.
because these people get that panic faster, or maybe this kind of incident or everybody will get panic. That's natural. And what to tell in the home. That was my second point. But I went straight to satsang, and I thought, then somebody met me. He said, "Oh," I narrated the incident. He said, "Oh, happy birthday to you. It's your second birth." I said, "Thank you." So maybe this is a second birth to do some productive work in life, to use the time in such an incident, or you utilize my every time I'm getting for better work or for mankind or for maybe upliftment of myself. So I don't think I got scared of anything. Being, I'm being in spirituality since since my childhood. So that much courage I have, that to tackle the situation and to handle the situation. That's why I did not call anybody.
So, what do you think this whole experience made you realize, or why do you feel that it is important to address this? Because um, generationally, men and fathers in this country especially are known to, hide their emotions or suppress what they talk about. I think also Samir Rana in his recent video, Still Alive, mentioned how fathers are actually a little soft heart, and like under this facade of being rock strong or whatever.
Like
And
jackfruit.
like jackfruit, correct, good example. So like, you still behave like that, but I'm actually glad that you wanted to talk about this. But what came out of this experience that made you realize certain things about life or relationships or death or more than that?
No, no, I was just imagining if it would have been a situation where I would have died. So if I got a life, I started thinking why I got it, and I should make use of it. And I think with my experience, somebody else should also get some experience that life is so uncertain. You cannot tell. It might not be happening every day, this kind of incident, but that makes you understand that it is very uncertain. So why to plan for long? Just live every day, just live moment, enjoy the moment, be calm, be peaceful.
Yeah,
And
but saying
peacefulness is
that
not
is easy.
the goal. Peacefulness is the state of mind which
But
has to be every day.
saying that there have been so many people on the internet or in the real life or so many gurus or whatever saying this exact same thing, but easier said than done. Now that it happened to you, you feel that okay, this is second birth or whatever, and then you feel as an individual person that you need to bring about certain changes in your life, like helping people, doing more, whatever. But then you saying it is still like saying it is still easy. What are you actually doing to make that happen? One, two, everyone keeps saying this, right? So how do you actually implement this in life? Like it doesn't have to be something grand.
No, it is not required to be grand or I should change my life like upside down and all.
Hmm.
Not like that. But yes, this incident will be there forever with me. And definitely for every time I take some decisions,
Hmm.
I will relate.
Like what?
Like I want to do, if something happen which is not making me happy, which is like frustrating, which is not as per my wish, then I can think, okay, that can happen. If this can happen, the incident like this can happen, which is life-taking incident or threatening incident, then these incidents are very small.
Hmm.
Whatever the worst thing in life is like death.
Why do you
Again,
think?
that is not
Why do
the
you
worst
say?
thing.
Huh? Why do you say that? Or what do you think about death or dying or having near death experiences? What does it show you that you would generally not see in life?
See, death is not death of myself. Death is like my body's death. And life is a journey which is going to be continued. So, whatever you want to do in this life, I think before that point comes in your mind when this body goes, our body is dead. Prior to that, we should always be the person or responsible for being happy and spreading happiness
Hmm.
and being helpful to yourself and being helpful to others, being kind to yourself and being kind to others, being again I can say loving yourself and loving others. Self love is the thing which is coming again and again. So I think loving yourself, whatever time you have got on this earth, on this life, that should be used predominantly for the betterment, improvement of yourself and others. Because
Hmm.
you as an individual and
So do
you
you
as a
think
part of
this kind of inflicted a new perspective of self love that
self love as well as
probably didn't exist in you as a person before?
no self love was there, but it was not much. But I said yes, all the perspectives started as a person. Particularly, I got relaxed after that. Like people getting a bonus. I'm getting a salary monthly, and somebody gives me bonus 1 month salary extra. So that salary I spend like with full enjoyment and full happiness.
Hmm.
So this time what I have got, I should spend with full enjoyment, without worry, without thinking much of the future. What is going to happen is going to happen, and whatever not going to happen is not going to happen. Whatever I do, yes, that doesn't stop me to do my karma. Karma cannot be stopped or cannot be denied or cannot be ignored. Anything you do is a karma. Sitting is also karma, sleeping is also karma. So, to do a better karma and being worryless, tenseless, and relax forever. That is the perspective I understood. So, what will happen after 10 years? How I, take care of my finances? How I take care of my home? How I take care of my daughter? How I take care of my daughter's marriage? We plan so many things, but these are, if I want to narrate life, what I realize, and I can say, yes, this is life. In one sentence, what is life? I can say, it goes on. It goes on. Whatever you do, whatever you feel, how it goes on
That's
is
on
on
you.
your karma. So
That's a
try to make it better.
fair point.
That's all.
Fair point. Okay. Now that we unpacked the whole incident and what you learned from it, and whatever um, life changes that you would want to make and things like that. Like, I also personally learned a lot from this experience, because then it made me also retrospect what would have been, because right now I'm comfortably living, and most probably the reason is because you are alive. And then it made me retrospect, okay, what if things would have gone wrong and stuff like that, and you don't usually want to speak or think about stuff like this. And but I don't know if this is just a us thing, or maybe something that I've been brought up with, or what you just said, it goes on, right? And for me, it was never about, like, death is never something that is bad. And I don't know how other people, you know, perceive it. But for me, it has never been something so sad that I would cry my eyes out or whatever. I do feel like there would be some emotion, because as a person and a human being, you are attached to another human being
Yeah,
for whatever reason. Father, mother, brother, sister, dog,
that's natural.
cat, yeah,
See,
which is fine. But I don't think that it is necessarily to be seen in a negative light. And I feel that this whole situation made me analyze that in a way, and kind of come to peace with the fact that I feel that way about that. Obviously, I felt that I would have been extremely sad if something wrong was to go, and would have taken a while to deal with a lot of things and stuff like that. But I would rather have, like I keep saying, celebrate the person's life, rather than cry or feel sorry about it. Um, but you saying this is also like very heavy, but in a good way thing, because then I also understand that the way I think comes from the way that you guys think, right?
no, that's okay. See,
Which is, no, which is good, because
in a way
then,
it is good, but what emotions you are trying to explain is, I can understand that.
huh,
So, being saying and staying together as a family, you have a lot of attachments, and they are not wrong. Life philosophy may tell you that attachment has to be detached, and see, the things can happen, but crying and everything, it is natural, completely natural. But again, this universe gives you, if it would have been happened, then I'm sure the universe would have given you that power and that strength to upcome and overcome that. And what if some people lose their father and mother both at the age of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20? So you never know. So you're fortunate enough that everybody is alive every day.
yeah.
So whatever we get every day, yes, I am alive and my family is alive.
Yeah, like I think the
So
one
that's
thing
a
that I
blessing.
learned from this whole thing was that don't take anything for granted. No
And
matter
permanent.
what. Like, yeah.
And permanent. Life is so the most important take of this incident is life is not permanent. It was never permanent. The people feel it is permanent, and that's why these emotions and all happens. And it is also not bad. You are being human, or you are all human beings. So emotions, expression of emotions are all accepted.
Hmm.
They are not wrong. They are never, never. Nothing is wrong and right in this world. It is like how you take it, how you perceive it, how you carry forward, how you move ahead. Moving ahead or going ahead is because it's a journey. So I don't think. But emotions are there, expressions are there. That's life. That's the beauty of human.
Hmm.
So basically, you are spiritual, but experiencing a human life with how and what it is. Like you can be part of somebody's sorrow, you be sharing somebody's, sorrows and bad newses or something, bad karmas or whatever. You can be sharing happiness. You can be, you like to be sometime calm and quiet, alone. You can be lonely sometime. You can be quiet sometime. You can be loud sometime. All these are shadows of the life. And I think everything
We
has to be enjoyed. Take her now. Now she is in the mood always, as usual.
look at this stupid little dog.
Her life is very good. Only pet dog life is good because they don't have to do anything. So we are not pet dogs. We are human beings. So we have all the expressions and we have to do whatever part of job we have to do.
Hmm.
We have to understand what is our goal of life. And goal of life is not peace. Peace is basically
Hmm.
required. That is a basic foundation. And goal of life is just to live it in a better manner, in an effective manner, which will affect you and which will affect everybody.
Hmm. I think we have reached our Aaj ka Gyan.
It's not a gyan, it is an
No, not Gyan.
experience.
Yeah, it is
Many
experience, but
Babas
like,
and many spiritual
yeah, I
leaders
think some things
must have
come
said that,
from,
but which
yeah.
comes from heart, which comes from direct horse's mouth. There are many people. I am not the first, and I will not be last. Every day there are incidents happening on the express highway, on some Samruddhi highway, on Bombay Goa highway. Every day people are losing their life. I safeguarded. They must have lost. They become handicapped. But thank God
Yeah,
that
thank
there
God.
is not a scratch.
Hmm.
So maybe I will utilize this life to make it better, to make it better to everybody and myself.
Hmm.
Because once you make better inside you, then it automatically makes better outside you. So that journey has started, I said. It was there, the journey was there, but I think it
Maybe
may,
this was a push.
there's a push and
Yeah,
it may put an accelerator
accelerator.
on that journey to journey within.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
So you'll not, after this kind of incident, you'll not uh, point out somebody, you'll not be, bad with
Yeah.
somebody, you'll not be uh, enemy of somebody, or you'll not be
I
thinking
don't
bad of
think that you
somebody.
need an experience like that to be all of that.
No, we don't need. It doesn't require to be an incident. But yes, if an incident happen, should always learn.
Hmm.
Incident
Yeah,
happens for learning.
exactly.
Those who are not learning even after the incident, like situation like COVID went through, but still people are into that rat race. You don't have to be in the rat race.
Yeah, I think one thing that I've also realized is that the rat race doesn't really exist. I mean, it's there, but it's only there if you want it to be there, right? Like,
Yeah, you
for
have to
for
choose.
yeah, for most of my life, I was in this rat race to be academically brilliant, or like to try to get a certain amount of marks, or like whatever, to like be excellent in whatever you try to do, be great at whatever you try to do. And I think I eventually, as and when life started happening, and I started learning from people around me or from experiences, that it doesn't have to be. at someone else's timeline. It doesn't have to be because someone else did,
Yes.
and it has to be because you want to do. It has to be according to your timeline. And yes, somebody could be a billionaire at 20, and yes, somebody could be happy without any money at 60 at
Yeah.
their own. And I
Yeah,
don't think,
somebody being billionaire can be stressful or
yeah, like,
miserable, but
yeah, I think
somebody
the way that we
doesn't
perceive
have.
money
It's not all money. It's not about money.
is,
Not about money. Money comes
yeah, I
whatever
mean,
you
considering
require.
that you have earned money on your own and you saying that makes sense for me, I am just getting started, right? So, like, hearing things like money
Yeah,
doesn't matter to me feels,
it matters. I'm saying
no, I'm saying
not
that,
that much that you spoil your life and
like,
happiness.
I want to say that it doesn't matter, money doesn't matter for decision making of the course of your life. I think it should and will always be a byproduct of what you try to do.
Right, but I
Um,
think money gives you comfort,
Money gives you freedom.
convenience, and freedom to choose.
Correct.
That's the only good part of money.
Yeah.
But people say money is bad, what money can buy. No,
Huh.
it is also important thing of life,
Exactly.
and you
Like,
should.
it's either seen in a very, like, oh, rich people are bad or rich people are sad or
No, no,
all of
not
that.
all of that.
But
Not all rich people are sad,
or bad.
not
Exactly.
all people who do not have money are they are happy. No,
Yeah, exactly. I
they
think
have their
it's a
own
state of mind.
and their own
Um,
set of problems. Everybody is having own set of problems.
Correct. So, like, having a state of mind that works for you, or building a life that works for you, and giving yourself the space or experiencing life as a whole, be it bad or horrible experiences like the one you went through, and still taking out good from it, is one thing that I learned from this as well. And
Yes,
I also feel like in the how the past year has been for me also as a person,
and it gives you courage to handle this kind of
yeah,
situation.
handle
That is very important.
things a lot
How you
better.
respond to the situations happening around you, that's more
Yeah,
important.
I think, like, the one thing that you actually implemented that we have been saying about in this podcast, we have mentioned this before, that reaction and response are
Yes,
different things. I think we've spoken a lot about this. And again, speaking is easy to do, but what I saw him do was responding to the situation and not reacting to it. Otherwise, like you said, there would have been a lot of chaos, a lot of distress, and you never know how other people would have been
yeah,
affected by this,
yes,
um, because not everyone has the same mindset. So this, I think, was a great example of how reaction and responsive, being like responsible in your responses,
mm,
uh, is to be implemented in life, and that is something that I will carry with me for the rest of my life.
that's good.
So thank you for that. uh,
Hope this is not too heavy.
this just kind of put a lot of things into perspective. And sometimes when things get a lot hard, this is what I reflect back onto, to kind of understand what life really is about. And I think that has been something that has kept me going in the direction that I want to go in, if that makes any sense.
Good.
But yeah, cool. Yeah, I hope this wasn't heavy. This is just us trying to share incidents from life that,
That's it.
yeah. Hmm. Like, thank you so much for, like, responding back and genuinely, like, making us aware of the fact that you guys listen. Even though, like,
Yeah,
the number,
that's
like,
important.
for like a longest time, because of this whole influencer culture and social media being such an important part of everybody's life right now, um, it felt like numbers matter, and hitting 100,000 and 1 million is a big deal. But I think the 500 people that we have, five of you and 10 of you have stopped us and told us so much about this, and that genuinely, like, also put a lot of happiness and things that be a reason to keep doing something, doesn't have to always be numerical. So that's that. I just wanted to say like a big, big, big thank you. We will
Thank you very
be
much
very
for listening.
regular with this as much as we can. I don't know if we'll do it every Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but yeah,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
like being more consistent is the goal here, and I want to say it out loud so that I keep doing it.
Chala.
um,
Okay.
Okay, thank you. If you like this video,
Thank you. Bye bye.
like, share, subscribe, and drop in the comments what you think about what we should talk about next. And we will
Okay.
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.